Hey guys, it's Benny and Amanda. We are in London, that's in Europe, just kicking off the Europe tour. And we decided instead of doing like a written journal, which we tried to do last time, we're going to do this vlog, video diary, whatever you would like to call it. And so we arrived in London Gatwick this morning. This is a airport south of the city. We had a really killer flight attendant who actually is a pilot for Norse Airline. Huge shout out to Norse Airlines. There was great food, killer seats, movie selection, all the stuff.
Lots of legroom.
Lots of legroom. And then he told us he was engaged to Miss New Hampshire. So not only a good guy, but lucky dude too, as far as we know. Let's see. We came into the city. We went to our hotel. Is in the Islington neighborhood of London. Cool little neighborhood. We went to a local coffee shop here called Trade. Got some great coffee. Some good lemon loaf, for lack of a better phrase. Sounds weird, but it was very good.
And a lot of it?
A gigantic piece of cake, basically. And then we chatted with the owner for a minute, who we found out has been to Albuquerque before and may have been at a balloon fiesta with both of us. It was kind of cool. Small world.
At the same time.
That's what I meant. Yeah, not in like the same hot air balloon, but at the same fiesta. Okay. We went into town. We wanted to go walk along the Southbank of the Thames, which is kind of a cool little, like, they have a whole river walk, and it runs all the way from like the Eye and where you can like stand across from Parliament and Big Ben, all the way wraps around like through past London Bridge and Tower Bridge, and like you just kind of walk. The river walk is really, really cool, and it was just hopping. Tons of people, runners, joggers, talkers, sitters, sleepers, the bubble blowing guy, people playing musics, doing all the things. It was really, really cool. It's like when the city's out like that, it's neat.
They love their summertime activities.
Yeah, and it must still be that school is out here too. So, yeah. We had some tickets we were waiting on at the Globe Theater, so we went.
Before we went to the Globe Theater, we had time to burn, so we actually went to the Tate Modern, which is an art museum. We saw...
Amanda was like, I like contemporary art. Take me there now.
I like all kinds of art. Museums fast way to my heart. But there were lots of abstract works there. There were a couple of paid exhibits for African photography. And what was the one you wanted to see?
Oh, the Infinite Mirrors.
We did not go into the fun
either of them,
but we did see their regularly scheduled programming, which was great. There's a lot of really recognizable names in the art
Picasso.
community. There's a Pablo Picasso. There's an Andy Warhol. There's Jackson Pollock. Really beautiful works of art there. It was really great to just kind of be in that space. I think it's good for the creative juices.
Sure.
Or the, maybe at our deepest parts, we're all just little babies who like looking at colorful things.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. BBs.
Just little BBs.
Yeah. Then we went on our way to the Tate Modern. We saw this little bar where everyone was kind of sitting out on the river, and we were like, that looked nice. So we went there, and even though it was bananas, some nice lady served us, took care of us. We so shout out to the place I wish I remember something Arms.
Not Welshly,
but shout out Welshly Arms. Anyway, you can Google it somewhere. They were great. Shout out to Blank Arms. So Founders Arms.
Founders.
Yeah,
Founders sounds
I think
right.
That's sure. Either that or Flounders because it's on the river, but one of those two.
Founders have fins, not arms.
Yeah, good call. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good call. Anyway, then we went to the Globe, which is the like historic recreation of Shakespeare. Maybe you've heard of him, Billy Shakespeare wrote a whole bunch of sonnets.
It's a recreation of the theater that he performed in with the King's Men.
Yes.
This replica is only 26 years old, but there are many parts of it that are historically accurate, including two of the supporting beams in the main stage area, which were harvested from trees that are
400 years old. A tale as old as time.
Which is cool because those trees would have been around when William Shakespeare was writing and performing.
As far as we know.
Nice full circle / full globe.
They were probably
moment.
BB trees.
Okay. Oh, you know what we learned in the presentation also, or rather didn't learn but speculated about what.
They don't know how or why he died.
Some people thought it might have been tuberculosis or TB. So.
Oh, so they were like.
TB or not to be. We don't know why he died.
Did you TB or not to be? Oh. So close. That's all right. You were halfway there. Well done. TB or not TB. And the lady that did the tour, just knee slapper, man. Crushed it. She's a pro. Mm-hmm. She was really great.
Yes.
We got to see them like doing a live practice. So while the tour you don't normally see a show with it. You have to go back. We were seeing a live practice of, they were working on some scenes from As You Like It, which was really freaking neat.
And we did. We liked it.
Yeah, that. And you got to see, oh boy. And you got to see like the creative director or director of the play, like kind of giving them advice.
In real time,
yeah.
Even tackling the scene differently. That it was really neat to kind of have that behind the scenes look and sit in the seats at the Globe Theater and, get a peek at a performance. It was really special.
Yeah. Then I was like, you know what? We've been up for like 36 hours. Let's just walk all over London. So I was like, let's walk back to the Eye and Parliament Building because the sun was kind of getting lower, and I thought it'd be neat to kind of take some shots of Big Ben, which we didn't get to see. It was all covered up and being renovated when we were here last time. So it was really neat to see it. It looked beautiful. It looked like it had been cleaned and renovated. Imagine that. And all gold at the top.
They just needed time to make it beautiful for our second.
There's something about them bins.
It's true.
My mama told me my whole life. Anyway, so then we almost saw the Eye. We still have never gone up in it. You know, we've done a Ferris wheel. I know it's a glorified Ferris wheel in every city except here.
That we've visited.
We always look at it here and we're like, that's too fancy for us.
Maybe
we're
sometime. Here for 3 more days, so maybe that'll change.
Maybe. But after that, we went.
We had reservations at a really great Portuguese restaurant.
Portuguesa.
Casa Do Frango.
Yeah, that's right. Good recall.
Thanks.
And Amanda, I've been feeling it today. I did not sleep on the plane very well. And I was like, do we have to walk all the way back over to the restaurant? And she was like, you're going to like it. And I was like, okay. And I did. So she's right. Again.
And now we've documented
it. For the world. But it was wonderful. It was really cool. We kind of sat in this little waiting area, which was really kind of like a speakeasy, which would have been cool just to eat dinner there anyway, because it was like a little quieter and low lit and whatever.
Very intimate little cocktail.
Had great food. Mm-hmm. Had some killer PD chicken, piri. I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
Piri.
African rice, fried green beans. Amazing.
It was the perfect amount of food.
Yeah, that's great. And, what about, we also forgot about that kid.
Oh, earlier in the day when we were wandering all over London, Ben overheard a child say something that has not left his mind since he heard it.
It's true. Because there's a lot of pigeons. And maybe they call them something different. They call them pigeons.
I'm sure
Ratbirds?
Yeah. No, I think we
anyway,
call them
this pigeon like dive bombed this kid, and he's like, I hate that bird.
I hate that bird.
It was a lot like a Willy Wonka scene for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that's a great note to end our first day recap.
So, if you're following along, planning your next trip to London, under the do column, do the Tate Modern, Globe Theater, piri chicken, don't birds.
Scene. We'll see you next time.